Sure. Isaiah, just how's your fall camp going? And just what do you feel like you need to do personally to kind of make a jump?
Just 1 second. I'd like to make a statement, for the defense. We talked, and we had a pretty powerful team meeting today, regarding the things that's been going on lately in this country, in this world. And, we want to use our voice to as best as we can, and we want to call justice for the cops that killed Breonna Taylor, and also uh, the recent incidents that happened with Jacob Blake. There's a lot of injustice and murder and bad things happening in the African American community in this country, and we want to be able to use our voice. And I talked with the defense, and we just came up with some stuff we want to say. Like, we're not we're here to bring people with us. We're not trying to be negative and spread hate. We just want to spread love. And in these facilities is love. We're a family, and the coaches, y'all talked to Coach Pittman. I'm sure y'all heard him. They back us 100% with all this stuff going on. And we know that. So we just want to be able to we want to be able to make a difference and spread our love in this team throughout the rest of the country and the rest of this state, to show people how we can, come together as people, as humans. But back to your question.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, just what you feel like you have to do to make a jump this season.
I feel like I'm getting a lot better than last season, but I still have some things in my game, my pass rush. I know I got to work on my pass rush. I really got to work on everything, especially playing in this conference with the offensive lines and the teams we face. I feel like I'm trying to work on myself all around, but yeah, I think becoming more valuable on third downs, it definitely helped with my play.
Hutch?
Yeah, Isaiah, Coach Pittman has talked really highly of that first group on the D line. How do you feel about the depth y'all have there? Do you feel like there's not much of a drop off between the first group and the second group?
I think we play pretty solid all the way around, but mostly I try to focus on how I play and how I can be better and how I can go into the game. Everybody we put in, we want to be able to play like a starter. So that's what I'm focused on. I'm not worrying about how much better they are than me, but I'm trying to worry about how best I can be for myself.
Bob?
Yeah, Isaiah, obviously, I know Julie's coach has been getting a lot of praise in camp, and, Kelly's a new guy, and Gerald's kind of like a new guy because he was out last year. What are those? How are those guys leading the group, and kind of what are you seeing from those guys?
In the D-line group, we work hard, and Coach LeBlanc, he's coaching us to be tough and physical. That's how we play as a defense. That's one of our statements as a defense: be tough and physical. And so, those guys, they play hard, and that's really I feel like that's the most important thing in the defensive line, is being tough and playing hard-nosed football. And those guys, they all bring that.
Trey?
Yeah, Isaiah, there just seems to be a different vibe with you guys. I was wondering if you could just kind of briefly summarize what's been different, whether the locker room, the way the coaches work with you guys. What is it that's different with you guys this year versus the last couple of years?
I feel like growth. We've grown a lot. We've been given the freedom to be men. To be able to learn how to do things because it's what's best for us. We've done a lot of growing, a lot of mentally, physically. We guys getting way more athletic. And that's a big credit to this coaching staff too. They've been with us in every situation, every step of the way. We've gone through this Corona stuff, and now we're going. We had the meeting today about injustice, racial injustice and systemic oppression. And so I think the biggest thing is just trust between coaches and players. And as a team, we've grown closer together because of that. So, yeah.
Tom.
There we go. Thanks. Hey, Isaiah, appreciate your words. Hey, what about today? What did you see from today's scrimmage? Sam said it was a tough one. Some guys got tired. Who won the day, and what did you think of the day?
We were out there. We were tired. It was the first scrimmage of fall camp, and guys gonna be tired. We got to get back in shape, get in football shape. There's no amount of training that can put you in football shape but football. So we was out there competing on both sides of the ball, and it was a tough one, but we got through it, and we didn't just get through it, but I feel like we got better. So that's over with now. So now we're on to next week and what we can get better on Monday.
Nate.
Isaiah, was this a more physical first scrimmage than you've had in the previous years you've been here?
I would say today was definitely one of the harder practices that I've been in. It was very physical, and I like that a lot because with good teams, you need to be physical in the trenches. They don't call it the trenches for no reason. So, yeah, I think today was definitely challenging. I learned a lot about myself, and I'm ready to grow and get better and attack the next practice we have.
All right, we'll get going around for our second round here. Trey, you want to lead us off?
Yeah, Isaiah, you obviously mentioned this, but you hear stuff all around the country about, players disappointed with how their school has handled things like with coronavirus and, how their coaches have handled things with talking about racial injustice. What is it about Pittman? Because you guys seem to be really behind him on how he has attacked those topics with you guys.
Yeah, from the jump when we found out things were going wrong, I feel like they always plan ahead. They did a very good job of planning for, summer training and now fall camp. And even before, when we found out, before we were unsure if we were going to be practicing and conditioning and training this summer, Coach Walker had, I think, like a month-long sheet of workouts already prepared from the night before. So I feel like preparation in this coaching staff is very high. Like they're very good at preparation, and they've done nothing but help us get better in this process. I feel like we haven't had really any wasted opportunities, and we've been able to get an edge. I don't know what other teams are doing or what they got going on and how they're practicing and with all this going on, but I feel like this coaching staff has done a very good job of putting us in the best possible position with the resources and time that we've been given.
Bob.
Isaiah, you're a guy that's, you're still pretty young, but you've been around a while. Just what are your expectations for yourself, and where all have you worked in camp?
Could you repeat that one more time,
I
please?
said, you're a guy you're still pretty young, but you've been around a while. What are your expectations from yourself this season? Where all have you worked during camp in terms of positions?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear the first part again.
I'm sorry. What are your expectations for the season from yourself? Because you've got some experience, but you're still a pretty young guy too.
Yeah. I just want to be the best possible player I can be. I don't know the stats and this and that and the numbers that I'm gonna achieve, but I do know I'm working hard every day to be the best that I can be. And I just want to be valuable for this team. I want to be undeniable. Like, I want to have a position that's undeniable, like to be on the field. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to give to this team all that I can give, and whatever comes of that, comes of that.
And where all of you worked during camp? You spent in one spot, or you moved around a little bit? Where all of you worked on the line?
I played a couple here and there, but we'll see when season comes around.
Isaiah, I see you're listed at 6'3", 281. What have you done in terms of getting your body where you want it in the last year? And just what did you want to improve on going into this season?
Well, this season I definitely wanted to, build my base and change my body. And with the help of Coach Walker and the rest of the strength staff, I've been able to, I don't think I'm quite where I want to be yet, thinking long term, but I've definitely had training that's put me in a better position than I've been in before. I wanted to be able to be stronger, be faster off the ball, be able to, at my position, you got to take on a lot of double teams, and I just wanted to be able to build a firm base and gain weight, good, healthy weight, lean muscle mass. And, I cracked down on my diet and, it's not perfect, but yeah, I've just been trying to be focused and trying to do what the coaches tell me to do that puts me in the right position.
All right, we've got time for maybe one or two more. Scotty, do you have any more?
Yeah, Isaiah, I was curious just your thoughts on Xavier Kelly, just what he brings to that defensive tackles bunch and what kind of a year he might be in for.
I like Xavier a lot, but I try to focus on, what I'm doing and let him focus on what he's doing, and then we'll see what happens during the season, Yeah.
All right, that's going to wrap us up. Thanks, Isaiah.
Thank y'all.